Okay, once again, we're going to multiply two binomials here. So on the first one, it says, what is x plus 5 times x minus 5? These two terms times these two terms. So we start by distributing our x. We go x times x. That's going to be x squared. Almost always you're going to have an x squared in the front because you're multiplying two x's. X times a negative 5 would be minus 5x. We're done with that. Plus 5 times x would be plus 5x. And plus 5 times a minus 5 would be minus 25. Positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, now we combine like terms, which are typically the center terms. And we notice that, well, we bring down the x squared here. So that can't combine with anything. But if we group these two like terms, a minus 5x plus 5x would actually be 0x. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0. Please don't write x here at all. It's canceled. Don't write plus x. There's no x's left over. Putting a plus x would be like a 1x. So our final answer here would be x squared minus 25. We can't simplify this any further. Our next one, if we multiply 3x minus 4 times 3x minus 4, basically means take 3x times 3x. That's going to be 9x squared. 3x times 3x. If you want to do it slowly, and some students will, every time they multiply, they'll put 3x times 3x, and they'll write their answer. They'll write 9x squared. And then it's 3x times a minus 4. That would be minus 12x. But some students like to write it down 3x times minus 4, and they'll write minus 12x. Go for it. Go for it. A lot of students like to do that. They see the steps real clearly. Now I'm going to do minus 4 here times 3x. That's another minus 12x. And the minus 4 times a minus 4, that's a negative times a negative, which is a positive. If you wanted to keep it up here, you would see this. So you would realize that the terms that I'm writing are the same ones that you see up there. And then students just combine this part right there. So let me combine like terms in the middle here. Our 9x squared there is going to stay 9x squared. I cannot combine it with anything. Make sure you understand these do not cancel out. Negative 12 minus 12 is negative 24. When the signs are the same, you combine them and keep the sign. Plus 6. Or in other words, if you're subtracting 12x and then subtracting 12x again, you're really subtracting 24x. So this is your final answer here.